All right, let's talk about something we can all relate to. That monster of a cable bill that just seems to creep up every single month, right? Yeah, you're definitely not alone. So today we're diving headfirst into the world of 4K IPTV. This is the tech that's basically telling cable to pack its bags. We're going to break down the absolute best services for 2025 so you can finally cut that cord without giving up an ounce of quality.
I mean, seriously, is your cable bill totally obsolete at this point? We've all been there, right? You get that bill in the mail or the email, and you just stare at it, thinking there has to be a better way. With everything moving to on-demand streaming and live TV coming straight through our internet, you really have to wonder, is the whole traditional cable thing just done?
And in 2025, the answer is a big, resounding yes. Look, I get it. Some people are still holding on to their traditional cable package, but the writing is on the wall. The future of TV is streaming, plain and simple. You get more shows, you get way more flexibility, and let's be real, the prices are usually a heck of a lot better. IPTV is just becoming the new normal for how we watch everything.
But here's the catch, and it's a big one. The IPTV market, it is an absolute wild west out there. It's filled with buffering, terrible streams. For every one amazing service, you've got 10 others that are just going to leave you staring at that spinning wheel of death right in the middle of a game-winning touchdown. So, the real question is, how in the world do you find the good ones?
Well, it all starts with knowing one key term, true 4K, or HEVC. So what is that? Think of it like this. HEVC, which is also called H.265, is a super smart way to compress video. It lets providers squish a giant, beautiful 4K picture into a smaller package, so it can fly through your internet connection without causing a traffic jam. This is the gold standard. It's the secret sauce that makes smooth, buffer-free 4K streaming actually work.
Okay, so now that you know what to look for, let's get to the good stuff. Our number one pick for folks in the USA and Canada is 4KIPTVUS.com. The source material calls this one the strong 8K powerhouse, and honestly, it really checks all the right boxes.
So why does it rank at number one? Well, for starters, we're talking about true 4K sports. I'm talking NFL, NBA, UFC, not that fake upscaled stuff that looks all blurry. And get this, it's got a secret weapon against those annoying internet providers like AT&T and Comcast that love to throttle your speed. It uses its own special strong 8K servers to just bypass all that nonsense. And for you TiviMate users out there, the integration is absolutely flawless.
The verdict? This is the best all-rounder for any U.S. household that's looking to finally cut the cord in 2025. Seriously, if you're ready to make that jump, this is the one that'll make you go, why didn't I do this years ago? It just nails that perfect mix of quality, content, and rock-solid reliability.
Okay, but what if you're not just a casual viewer? What if you're a true cinephile, a pixel peeper who wants the absolute best picture quality possible? If you're that person, then you need to know about 8K Audis. This one is all about the ultimate cinema experience. So here's what sets it apart. We're talking uncompressed, high bitrate signals. Now, what does that mean in plain English? It means more data, which equals a ridiculously detailed picture. It's the closest you'll get to a 4K Blu-ray experience without the actual disc. On top of that, it's already 8K ready, so you're future-proofing your setup. And the VOD library, it's huge, over 60,000 titles, and they're adding the latest stuff from Netflix and Disney Plus every single day.
Bottom line, if you're a cinephile or a tech enthusiast, this is the subscription you need. If you've spent good money on a big 4K TV and a great sound system, this is the service that will actually let you see and hear what that gear can do. It's a no-brainer.
But look, amazing picture quality doesn't mean a thing if the stream is constantly freezing up, right? That brings us to our next contender, StabbyIPTV.com, which is all about one thing, unbeatable reliability. They literally call themselves the anti-freeze champion, and trust me, they've earned that title.
So how do they do it? They have a 99.99% uptime, which was even tested during the Super Bowl, the ultimate stress test, and it passed with flying colors. They use a global load balancing network, which basically means it always finds the fastest path for your stream. Channel switching is lightning fast, under half a second. And my favorite part, they have backup streams for every single major channel. So if one goes down, it just instantly flips to the next one. You won't even notice.
This is perfect for sports bettors and anyone watching a huge live event. I mean, can you imagine placing a bet and having your screen freeze at the most critical moment? No way! This service is for those people who absolutely positively cannot afford a frozen screen. Period. Now, for our viewers in Europe, don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. There are some killer international specialists. For the UK and Ireland, you've got IPTV Ireland Buy. This is huge because it gets around those annoying blocks from Sky and Virgin, and it unlocks the 3 p.m. Premier League kickoffs that you normally can't watch, plus full GAA Go coverage. Then for France and the rest of Europe, there's rapidoiptv.net. They've got localized European servers for a super stable connection, and you get the whole package, like Canal Plus and RMC Sport, plus a ton of multi-language content.
Okay, so these private options sound pretty amazing, but I know what you're thinking. What about the big, legal, big tech options? You know, YouTube TV, Fubo TV, Sling. How do they actually stack up against these guys?
Well, the first thing that jumps right out at you is the cost. Just look at this. If you want 4K sports, you're looking at almost $90 a month with Fubo TV. Compare that to our top pick, 4KAppTVUS.com, which is around $15. That is a massive, massive difference.
And it's not just about the monthly cost either. Let's do a quick head-to-head. You see, with the top private IPTV services, you're paying around $15. With something like YouTube TV or Fubo, you're starting at $73 and going way up from there. For 4K sports, it's extensive on the private side, but it's super limited or even rare on the legal side. The VOD library, you get tens of thousands of titles included. With the others, you got to pay for separate subscriptions. And international channels, thousands versus, well, almost none. It's not even a close fight when it comes to value.
All right, so let's wrap this all up. How do you pick the perfect service for you? It's actually pretty simple. 1. If you're in the USA and want the best overall experience for sports and reliability, you go with 4KIPTVUS.com. 2. If you're all about that jaw-dropping picture quality and want a true cinema experience, then 8KOTT.us is your ticket. And 3. For all my friends in the UK and Ireland trying to watch sports, IPTVIrelandBuy.com is the one you need to bypass all those local blocks.
So there you have it. You've seen the options. The old way of watching TV is on its way out. The 4K revolution is here, and it's cheaper, better, and has way more to offer. The only question left is, which one are you going to join?